What we have watched is the particular, dynamic on Brent, on other oil complex, and on the commodities in general. What we have seen is that Brent opened around $82 per barrel in the initial minutes. Then it started to drop towards 78. And currently it is trading about 76, which is $4-5 more than the close that we had on Friday. So this means that we have an increase right now in price between 5 and 8%. So it's probably less than what people expected, considering that so far the Strait of Hormuz has been under a blockade.
The oil prices have already been rising for about a month, maybe even more than that.
Yeah,
And
correct.
the fundamentals suggest that the market was well supplied. Is this conflict changing the pricing logic?
Well, so indeed, so you correctly said that there was an increase in prices that was driven primarily to the price risk premium. So the expectation that things in the Middle East were coming to a confrontation, and also the fact that in Russia, the war between Ukraine and Russia was going on and keeps on going on. So that puts quite a lot of supply at risk, and the market is pricing that risk. The situation in the Middle East is far from resolved, right? So these are early days. As a matter of fact, the Trump administration said that the conflict can go on for even weeks. If that is the case, then we would see an immediate repricing of the risk.
So if the Strait of Hormuz remains effectively closed for days or even weeks, how quickly would the physical oil market start to feel the real shortages?
So that is pretty much the whole issue about the oil price right now is the Strait of Hormuz. There is the blockade is to some extent self-imposed. It is shippers that do not want to risk going through the strait. It's not necessarily the fact that the strait has been blockaded by the Iranian military, but the threat is enough. The threat of potentially being hit is enough to push basically all the tankers and the shipper to stay clear of the strait. From the market standpoint, the result is the same. You do not supply the market, and we're talking about a major dislocation. Something like close to 16, 18 million barrels per day is not going through the strait right now. Same situation is for LNG. Roughly 20% of the LNG market is currently not supplied because they cannot go through the strait. So in a nutshell, if we are in the next few weeks, the strait is blockaded, then for sure there's going to be a very quick repricing of the risk, and prices will start to climb again.